Hi everyone, thank you for joining me. We are doing a Divine Masculine check-in. I'm going to try and do a quick one today. I'm just feeling called to do a quick video for some of you feminines out there which are wanting to know what is going on with your Divine Masculine. Now, if you're new to these videos, please do remember energy is fluid and may or may not resonate for you at this time. Also, they are non-gender specific, although I am speaking specifically about a Divine Masculine energy. It is just that. It is the energy and not necessarily a three-dimensional person, i.e. non-gender specific. Okay, we each have both energies within us, both duality of the masculine and the feminine. Okay, this is specifically asking about the Divine Masculine for the twin flame connection. What is happening with the Divine Masculine at this moment? Sending out a messenger. Page of Wands. Aries, Leo or Sagittarius. Sending out a messenger. A passionate new beginning. This messenger is a little naive. He's very young, or she. Again, non-gender specific, but this is a message to perhaps maybe an invitation to a party. Again, this has nothing to do with the feminine right now. This is just what's happening in the masculine's life. But this is something to do with wishes fulfilled. Okay, Nine of Cups could be Pisces, Cancer or Scorpio. Sending out a message. Page of Wands. Could be a younger person coming towards you with a message. It could be something that he is sending out towards another. Okay. What are these messages about, please? Waiting, enforced rest. Perhaps this particular masculine might have been doing a little bit too much of burning the candle at both ends, which has caused a waiting period. Enforced rest, possible illness. Let's see. Yeah, the moon's there. Absolutely. The masculine that we are in touch with right now is still dealing with the shadow side. We have the devil, Capricorn energy. We have the moon, Piscean energy. We have the Knight of Wands. Casanova without a condom. Excuse me. Okay, so if you are familiar with tarot readings, you may have your own take on the cards in front of us. But this is secret addiction. Secret addictions to partying too much and flying in and out of people's lives. Perhaps this is something that's happening with the masculine at the moment. This has caused pain. This has caused having to rest, maybe a lot of confusion and untruths. Okay, things needing to be coming to the light for this masculine right now. Underneath there is the Three of Cups. Go figure. Are you in contact with a masculine that is still dealing with his shadow side? It looks to me, we had a reading yesterday or the day before. It was a very depressed masculine. This particular one is riding it out or waiting out the storm here, wanting to send a passionate message to bring wish fulfillment, but at the moment there's definitely toxic behaviour going on with this kind of energy of rushing in and out. So do a quick clarification on this. What's happening with the masculine at the minute? Please tell us about the Page of Wands. Could be just I don't want to say playing the field, but perhaps this masculine might have been. Hello. That was the King of Pentacles, but it came out like this, which is in reverse. Okay, so the King of Pentacles perhaps is somebody that might have been spending a lot of money, having financial losses. Could be a Taurus, Capricorn or Virgo, maybe talking with or dealing with. Okay, could be you, could be them. But again, this question is about the masculine and what's happening in the masculine's life right now. Perhaps too much partying and toxic behaviour has made him have a bit of illness. Perhaps there's been a bout of bed rest. What's the Nine of Cups here for, please? Clarify this Nine of Cups. No? Clarify the Four of Swords then, please. Thank you. Oh. Yeah, that makes makes sense. So to clarify the Four of Swords while we're waiting is because this is the solicitor, the lawyer, the police officer, the judge, the county court. This is the head over heart and the intellectual person. Somebody making a decision based on what seems to be logical on paper. Why do I say that? Because this King of Pentacles right over here, he's also got a Queen of Pentacles, an Eight of Pentacles, and the Queen of Wands. So perhaps a Queen of Wands could be somebody that this person has been dealing with as the King of Swords, okay? So actually working on himself and perhaps behaviours that can bring him back to the Queen of Pentacles. But make no mistake, there's absolutely more than one woman here. Feminine, should I say, not necessarily woman. You could be a masculine female, okay? Make no mistake whatsoever, there is absolutely another female, feminine presence. So that's the Four of Swords, waiting it out perhaps to have to work on something with this Queen of Pentacles or this Queen of Wands. But as the King of Pentacles is in reverse, the Queen of Pentacles is upright. Looks to me like this feminine is the one that got away. What is the Devil card here for, please? Head over heart, chose the fiery, passionate one over the earthly, stable, honest one, by the look of this. Oh, and what do we get? The Devil. To clarify, the Devil, absolutely fighting these toxic behaviours and still experiencing them by the look of this for this weekend. King of Wands, there is the counterpart. Perhaps this is not about another woman. Perhaps this is about not being in his power while he's been in his devil energy. So please take what resonates for you. Again, may not be female or male. Masculine and feminine are the energies we are talking about. This masculine is fighting this devil side. Absolutely. Been a lot of competition going on. So I think this is egoic competition. The King of Wands is quite the egoic king, okay? Now the Nine of Wands is talking about having grit and stamina and absolutely having to fight against these demons. Why? Because he wants, or he has made, a judgment call. Judgment call, by the way, which is poking out with the sun. So we have got Scorpio, Cancer. It could be Aquarius, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, but absolutely divine counterparts. King and Queen of Wands, King of Queen of Pentacles, King of Swords, made a head over heart decision, absolutely. The sun is there to come onto this judgment, to bring light to this situation. But at the moment, he's absolutely, the masculine energy is absolutely dealing with the toxic behaviour. Is it absolutely, is it still present in his life, or is it just something that is cerebral? What is this moon about, please? Are we dealing with thoughts, or is this physical, three-dimensional? Jeez. The moon is about the confusion and all the choices and all those happy, happy cups that aren't so happy when you've drunk from them, because it devastated many relationships by the look of this. Ten of Swords, Four of Swords, Aries, Libra, Gemini, Hermit, forced to go within, forced to have to think about why you missed this opportunity with the feminine. So the moon is here saying they've been illuminated as to what he's been up to. The Six of Swords, but it came out upside down. I'm going to do that again. King of Wands, please. That Six of Swords is supposed to be here. Please send it again. There's the Lover card. Ho, ho, ho. So we all know what the King of Wands is. Gigolo extraordinaire when he's in that energy, or anybody in that energy. You know, this is, I just want to fuck and don't give a toss about your feelings. But this particular one is very aware that he ran out on his feminine. As you can see there, the Lover's card to clarify what else there for the Knight of Wands, please. So, currently dealing with toxicity, having to meditate over it, still being forced into enforced weight. Possibly psychological trauma, absolutely wanting to bring back a connection, needing to clear up the lies, the deceit, the deception, and the confusion. Out of Wands, anything else? Anything else? Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles in this deck only has one person in it, so as the story has gone on, we can see that there's been possibility of playing around. Okay, may or may not resonate for you. Again, take what resonates, leave the rest. Three of Pentacles talks about building a solid foundation, working on contracts and working together. The Page of Cups is making an offer. The Three of Pentacles is more business and foundation building. Okay, but is this 3 relevant here because of this Knight of Wands? Underneath the deck is the Page of Wands. I'm going to take some angel cards, I think. Romance angels, what do you have to say about what's happening for the masculine at this moment? Please tell us. What's happening in the masculine's life at the moment, please? Ten of Swords, Four of Swords, the Hermit, all over the moon. Realising, I think, having an epiphany as to what has been going on, what behaviour he's been expressing towards people, and obviously the outcomes that they have created. Underneath the deck is let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. So at the moment, I think this masculine is doing just that. I think he is seeking solace in friendships and advice from people who know him. Soulmate, this is your soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. True love, this is the romance of a lifetime. The friends are confirming this, aren't they? Absolutely. This masculine is going very much through dark night of the soul again. Still going through, having to ask for help from the friends. I'll put that there. You deserve love. You are lovable. This is the masculine telling the feminine this, but also being very aware of it himself. I think the romance angels are shooting Cupid's arrow at the masculine and saying, look, you know, this behaviour, it's not for you. You know that you're lovable and you deserve love. Ooh. Oh, okay. Wedding, this situation involves marriage and deception. Somebody's chipped out on a marriage. Many of these masculines have been in other relationships before you've met them, and obviously I hope as the divine feminine you stepped away and allowed it to continue. One thing of a divine feminine does not do, they do not wreck homes, okay? But perhaps this masculine was deceiving themselves in a prior marriage, okay? So that's what's happening in the masculine's life at the moment. He's absolutely asking his friends for help, and he knows it's worth waiting for. He feels very passionate towards his feminine. So I'm trying to keep this light and quick, and it's already 13 minutes. Oops. Whoops. Come on now. Let's go ahead and ask what the masculine is thinking about you at the moment. I think in order to save time, I'm going to use these decks again this time, and then for the next question I'm going to use the two looking at you over there. So before I shuffle these back in, if you are resonating with this video and these messages, please do remember to like, share, comment and subscribe. When you subscribe, please do hit the notification button so you will be notified for when the new videos come out. If you are new to this channel or new to this video right now, we are doing a divine masculine check-in. We are seeing what's happening in the masculine's life at the moment. He is definitely dealing with some shadow side, whether it's cerebral or physical, still in the 3D, I cannot say. I think this one in particular looks like it's more head-centered, okay, thought space. But we'll find out because I'm going to ask that next. If you are looking to get a general reading, a personal reading, please do check the description box below. Obviously, all these readings you find on YouTube are general, so there are many mismatch of energies that can come and go throughout the read, so do take that into consideration. Oh, I missed. Nine of Swords coming out there again. We had this yesterday, a lot of anxiety, sleepless nights and stress. So please tell us, Spirit, Ascended Masters and Guardian Angels, what is the divine masculine's thought space at the moment? What is he thinking about his connection with the divine feminine? I'm going to go with these. split the deck to shuffle and we get the Two of Cups and the Nine of Swords. That makes a lot of sense to many, I'm sure. Okay. Thought space, please, Divine Masculine. How are you thinking about this connection with your feminine right now? What are your thoughts towards your Divine Feminine? Your feminine has concern for you and would like to hear from you. She wants to know, are you likely to be thinking about reaching out? Are you going to solidify union or not? Nine of Pentacles. He thinks this feminine, or he may well be saying, my thoughts are of a single nature, thinking about just being single. Getting away from the stress of it. The Nine of Pentacles is abundant, it's luxury, this is financially made, this is well off, this is absolutely getting everything in order and sitting pretty with your own finances, not needing to rely on anyone else or wanting to rely on anyone else, and just happy in yourself as you are, going out on a few dates maybe. So thought space of the masculine could be that he thinks maybe the feminine is doing this, quite happy as she is, doesn't need him in her life. What are you thinking, masculine, towards your feminine? Maybe he's thinking he has to be single before he comes towards you. Again, that message won't be for everybody, only a few, so just take what resonates with you, please. What else can you tell us? Thoughts regarding the feminine. Destiny. This is destined, it's fate. Absolutely, the wheel is turning. It may be stagnant for a while. This is something that's been going on obviously for a long time. It's very aware. It's been creating a juggling situation here. It's been thinking about how to balance the finances. That is Two Pentacles. They are earthly, materialistic. Nine of Pentacles and the 2 makes an 11. The Queen of Swords is thinking about cutting out things or people that no longer serve, perhaps to allow this wheel to spin. Always take the first card as the main energy overall, and this is the one that's being thought about, is the Nine of Pentacles, the abundance, the luxury, being all right by myself, you know, I'm fine as I am, thank you. So what do we have next? I think that's this way. The Four of Pentacles, so being a miser, being greedy, maybe cutting out this behaviour, being very selfish and keeping everything to oneself. Again, earth sign, Virgo, Taurus or Capricorn, down to the Three of Pentacles, wanting to make the effort, wanting to put the groundwork in to actually set something in motion and create a solid, stable foundation. Why? Because of the Five of Pentacles, 4, 3, 5, look at this, 2, 9, this is all about the money, honey. Five of Pentacles, feeling a poverty mindset, feeling like they don't have much. Perhaps doesn't feel like they have much without the feminine. The Page of Swords, perhaps been spying on you or you on them. Maybe this masculine is aware that you have been watching them on their social media. Maybe you're aware that they have been watching you. The Page of Swords is about information. It's a cerebral card, the same. So we've got money and thoughts here. So it's all thoughts about money. How can I keep my money to myself whilst building a foundation without leaving out anyone in the cold, maybe? Seven of Swords, sneaky behaviour, perhaps having to have sneaked away from truthful communications, maybe not wanting to admit something to somebody. The Five of Cups, yeah, absolutely. The Five of Cups then is talking about sorrow, grief, pity, feeling sorry for yourself, knowing you've put a load of crap into people's lives and then going, oh shit, how do I deal with that? The Five of Cups. That then creates, obviously, again, the anxiety, still feeling this depression, pitiful and woeful about the situation with the feminine who's single. Shall I offer this cup of love? Can I offer this cup of love? This small offer of reaching out to the feminine. We've got 2 pages on there. We've got a Hierophant underneath here. The thoughts of the feminine. Is she single? Would she take a committed relationship with me? Or maybe he feels tied to a certain situation at the moment. Who knows? But there is divine timing at play. The wheel is in play here. And this juggler will soon be able to balance these 2 pentacles. So I am taking that as a financial juggler here. There's one woman on the board. There are a single person, the Hierophant, sorry, so this could be litigation, law, courts, definitely something to do with tradition and something traditional. Maybe there is a difference between yourselves with religion. Maybe it's to do with your races. Maybe you are born on different continents. Perhaps even your families may even speak different languages. You could also have an age gap, okay? all these things can create a lot of, I'm not sure what to do with this situation. How will this be accepted by other people? I know this is my destiny. I know my destiny is to be with my feminine. That's the Hierophant just there. This is the destiny to be with the feminine, but how do I juggle this into place? I've got to cut things out. What do I need to cut out so I am no longer in this miser energy of keeping my feelings to myself and being all right, Jack. I'm all right, Jack. You know, leave you out of it. Three of Pentacles is how do I build on something to bring out of the Five of Pentacles energy this sorrow of this feeling of being poor. There's no lavish, luxurious pentacles in this card. There are only 5. This is the one that says, where's my gift of 6? You know, this is still waiting for everything to come to fruition, but feeling the strain with this Five of Pentacles. So perhaps he thinks it's about you. Maybe he thinks that the feminine is actually in the feeling of left out in the cold. There was no building. It was all cut out because of the juggling with somebody else. And this is causing him sleepless nights. And he absolutely is feeling the pain of these actions. Untrustworthy nature, 7 of Swords. Feeling left out in the cold, 5 of Pentacles. Knowing full well they caused it, 5 of Cups. Okay, 9 of Swords, sleepless nights, depression, anxiety again. Page of Cups just there, wanting to offer a small offer of love. So, the one that's just flown out there was the King of Swords. I've not asked to clarify yet, so we've already got the King of Swords. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. You know, the Queen of Swords is quite the bitch, don't you? She doesn't take no shit off anybody. She's one of them that's... Maybe this is the masculine thinking it about the feminine. Maybe the feminine had to take some of this action against the masculine. So the 9 of Pentacles is clarified by the sneaky, nasty, win at all costs. I don't care who I'm arguing with. I will win, 5 of Swords. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Perhaps had to do all this to become single. Yeah, and that's upside down, so that's the 3 of Cups in reverse. Sneaky behaviour to create a single life. So this masculine perhaps is now single. Had to be very conniving and corrupt maybe to get to that position. But absolutely, this masculine we are now talking about has put that behaviour in the past. And this is the thought space. There is no devil here. So maybe that is just external energy trying to fight with him. The Wheel of Fortune is clarified. Another 9 of Swords by the Temperance and the 9 of Swords. The Temperance is bringing balance back. It's hope. It's patience. It's knowing the divine timing is in the place. You know, you can go and have many sleepless nights over that fact when, look who's just shown up again. When you're having to wait for divine timing and fighting this Capricorn devilish energy with his 2 of Pentacles. So that was all about ego and yeah, let's not. We'll go on to the Queen of Swords. Absolutely thinking about this. So whatever's happened with you and your masculine, he's definitely thinking about it. The juggler was confirmed by Satan. Oh, goat man. Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is the World card. She has completed that cycle, cutted out that shit. She cut off this masculine. This masculine is thinking about this feminine, knowing full well that she was the Queen of Swords. She had to be the Queen of Swords to suffer, to make sure she didn't suffer any more pain and heartache from this energy. The 4 of Pentacles. Do bear in mind, ladies and gentlemen, that these energies and these situations that happen in life happen for our greater good. 4 of Pentacles, wanting to make that offer. Page of Cups. Again, how do I make this offer? By being a greedy miser, not giving my truth or my heart, you know, not giving the emotions. 3 of Pentacles, working on making that communication, someone stepping forward. He's thinking about stepping forward. 3 of Pentacles is building it up, building the courage to bring those messages to you, Divine Feminine. 5 of Pentacles, why is this here? Cute. Strength. Could be a Leo. 3 of Pentacles. 5 of Pentacles. This could be to do with finances and needing a lot of strength to get through some very painful financial times, perhaps there. Perhaps masculine has seen the feminine as a great deal of strength when it comes to building something. Absolutely wants to talk about that. Page of Swords. Hierophant. Hierophant twice. That can be litigation, law, courts. Police officers can be getting into bother. The Seven of Swords there, that's theft. It can be theft. Justice and Ten of Cups. Sneaking away from a happy home. Perhaps it was a marriage, that's divorce. Maybe this masculine is divorced, didn't tell you. Maybe he did tell you, but didn't tell you about another family. This is justice coming to that situation, knowing that that Seven of Swords brought in the justice. And that's just flipped over. I'm going to take it. Ten of Wands on the Five of Cups. Absolutely carrying a heavy burden and feeling like shit. Nine of Swords, sleepless nights over wanting to bring this offering. Knight of Cups. Emperor, Aries. Yeah. Oh my God, you can't make this up. Seven of Wands in reverse. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Star in reverse. Got no hope to make this offer. She's blocked me. She don't want no to do with me. Page of Cups. I think this masculine is very much fighting the demons at the minute still. Page of Cups, please clarify. Had to fight to get to being single. Standing up, grit, self-determination. 2 nines on the way to completing that cycle. This masculine is absolutely single. This masculine is single. Capricorn energy, the moon. Wanted to bring things to light, lost faith because that's why he's been having these sleepless nights. Okay. So his thought space is his thinking. I think he's remorseful. The amount of nine of Swords we've got here. This masculine is still very much feeling the anxiety. Very much so. Oh, it's definitely something to do with a marriage, with a soulful connection. Twin flame connection or other. There is a marriage here somewhere, whether it's to be coming in the future or it has just passed. You could be dealing with a masculine who is a divorcee. You could be a divorcee dealing with a single person. Take what resonates, please leave the rest. If this is resonating for you, do remember to like, share and subscribe. When you subscribe, hit the notification button, and of course, information for private readings are down below and all your donations are gratefully received. Thank you very much. I do enjoy bringing you these readings and I do hope you enjoy them as much as I do. Do remember they are tarot and they are general. Okay? Nothing is set in stone. Energy is absolutely fluid. Tarot is just a guide, and if it is for guidance that you are looking, please do take that on board. Don't live your life by a tarot reading. Always use your own discernment when you are watching some of the readers. Again, many of them are very good, but there are some that might have traits of not being perhaps the person they say, okay? So just be careful, guard your energy, ladies and gentlemen. Right, I'm going to ask how he feels now. Masculine. Let's go with the Witches. Witches Tarot, Divine Masculine. You're out the pack, give them a good clear. Masculine in the heart space, please. How do you feel about your feminine right now? What is going on with your feelings towards your divine feminine? What can you tell us, masculine? What can you tell the feminine? How do you feel about your feminine right now? A bit shy, maybe, passionate. Ace of Wands, want to have a new passionate beginning. That is very phallic. Perhaps your relationship with your masculine could have started out on a passionate note. Ace of Wands is absolutely a gift from the universe, wanting to make things start out brightly, but he feels sneaky behaviour. Perhaps there was sneaky behaviour trying to create a passionate beginning. Maybe this masculine wasn't truthful about a current relationship. What do you think? Does that sound like you? If that's the case, tell him to bugger off. That's what I say. Star in reverse. He is feeling hopeless because of this sneaky behaviour. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. How are you feeling about your feminine masculine? How do you feel? Why in your heart space regarding your divine feminine right now, please? Please do bear in mind, viewers, again, this reading is general and I do not sugarcoat anything. If I see it, I call it. That's all I can do. I am here to bring you the message for you to take as you will, okay? If it doesn't resonate for you, leave it and move on. Feel free to click off and watch another channel. That's fine. That's what YouTube is all about. Anything else then in the fields regarding the feminine? What do you feel towards the feminine right now? Death needs to regenerate the situation. This has all died and gone to heaven. Capricorn could be dealing with, but the death card is putting pay to something and replanting, having to clear it out before you can start anew, bringing the tower down and burning that shit to the ground. The death card is talking about going within, burning the ego maybe. Perhaps having death to a thought process about what happened, or he might be trying very much to damper down his feelings about you, feminine. Do bear in mind, we are all human and everyone, every so often, feels like we don't want to deal with stuff. Strength card could be a Leo, having to have a great deal of strength to put this situation to bed. How do you feel about the feminine, please, masculine? What are your feelings towards the divine feminine right now? We've got three major arcanas. Emperor, feeling like the boss. Boss man, yo. Aries, Leo, definitely fire. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Aquarius, Capricorn, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. Feeling like he's got to be the boss of himself, he has to be the boss of his household, and he has to get everything in order. The CEO does not do things by halves. He makes sure his I's are dotted and his T's are crossed. Hermit, having to go within, see the light, feeling like this is a connection that is divinely guided, or being divinely guided. The Hermit is talking about getting rid of people, places and things, and just sitting there in a corner and, you know, going within. Going within, maybe to deal about these finances, feeling that the feminine is the Queen of Pentacles. She has everything she needs. She doesn't need the masculine. And there's the Queen of Wands. Did we not have these two fucking queens earlier? Here's one a fire sign and one an earth, for fuck's sake. How do you feel? She is passionate, joyous. She is the queen of all material things, and she knows about the divine connection. Let's try that one. There is an Empress here as well. Ladies and gentlemen, if your masculine is coming towards you with a thrice energy in its midst, stay well the fuck away from him. Excuse the language. We all get triggered. Seeking joy and passion, absolutely knowing you've got to do it the right way. You can't be an emperor, a king of your castle, and having all these businesses and assets in place without doing things properly and by the book. Okay, perhaps wanting to bring some joy into the material world. Please do take that message. This doesn't have to be about two other women, because maybe this is the female energy upgrading. There's the Empress here, the Emperor there, the divine masculine, divine feminine. How is he feeling? She knows, he knows that she is the feminine. Perhaps it was a argument in his mind and his heart regarding a earth sign or a fire sign. There's justice here for the Empress when it comes to this new home and balance and giving. All right, not so bad, not so bad. Right, come on, masculine. Clarify some of these for us, please. You're thinking and feeling about this divine feminine at this moment. There was the star card right next to the devil card. Oops. Where's Hermit going? Where are you off to, Virgo? Come back. Oh, shining the light on the Empress. Oh, I like that. You see that? The Empress is here. Oops. There. This card just flew up beside it. and it's shining the light directly on the Empress. And maybe that was a message from this masculine here saying, I know you are my Empress and I will prove it to you one day. What are your feelings towards your feminine masculine? Ace of Wands, clarify, please. I'm single. I know she's intuitive about this connection. I feel that she is my divine counterpart, the intuitive, loyal, loving mother. Okay, this is the mother figure. 9 of Pentacles is being single, wanting to bring an offer as a single person that is passionate with love to that divine counterpart. Getting better, masculine. Thank you. 5 of Swords. Why do you feel? Why is this in your feelings regarding the feminine? 5 of Swords. I think this is regret over what that 5 of Swords means to you, viewer, okay? Yeah, not being victorious. Not being victorious because of this behaviour. He's feeling that in his core, I think. There's the Star card. 10 of Cups with the Ace of Wands. Not feeling hopeful about bringing this passionate beginning to start the happy home, the happy life. 10 of Cups. Masculine, if only you drop that ego and spoke with your feminine, you will find something completely different to what you are making in your mind. Death card. Death card to having to wait for things to grow, having to plant a seed on that behaviour perhaps and move forward. As the Empress, that's just dropped on the Empress and look what's come in. Yeah, having to move forward to the Empress, sorry. Planting that seed and wanting growth with the Empress. The Divine Feminine. The Strength card. 10 of Swords. Battered, beaten and bruised through the ego, through the emotions and sometimes physically. Now the Emperor. Great deal of strength to fight through that 10 of Swords. Could have even lost somebody as well, okay? Maybe the feminine has, and it's taken a great deal of strength for her. So how are you feeling, masculine? What's the Emperor about? I've got to get into my intuition. I am following my intuition now. I know who is my Empress. The Hermit. Why is the Hermit here? Again, the High Priestess could be a tarot reader, like myself. Always in tune with the unknown, okay? Spirit world. The Hermit. Masculine feels towards the feminine. Why is the Hermit here? Them 3. Strength card again. Could be a Leo and a Virgo. Could have that in the chart. Queen of Wands again. Definitely fire sign. This could just be denote to him having to go within because of waiting for the right opportunity to bring this joy back to a relationship. That's the joy. For God's sake, look at this. The Queen of Pentacles is the Hermit. I'm getting a few messages here myself. Yes, I am the Virgo. Hello. Okay. Queen of Wands then, what are you doing? What's this for? Judgment. Yeah, we could be dealing with a fire sign. Masculine. Could be male or female. This is the I want this passion back and I have made this judgment call. I want a recompense. I want to come back together with me, feminine. Oh my God. Sorry, I read you wrong, masculine. If you are still here with me, viewers, please listen and listen carefully. This masculine has been feeling the pain. This masculine is very aware of what has gone on in the past, and this masculine is remorseful and has learnt his motherfucking lesson, I tell you. He has had to deal with this himself. He's feeling this about what he did to you, and he has had to take a great deal of strength to get over it. Again, he's had to go within. He's had to meditate. He has had to do this Virgo energy and just cut off everyone and anything to bring this strength so he can actually capture this feeling of joy and success and be back in his power as the King of Wands to go to the Queen of Wands because the Emperor wants his Empress. Oh my God, that was quite the tongue tie. Right. What time are we on? 40 minutes. That was going to be quick. Okay. How do you feel about the feminine, masculine with the gilded reverie? What messages do we need to give the feminine with your feelings? What are you feeling right now? What does she need to know? Tell us with the gilded reverie. If you are unfamiliar with this deck, these are slightly different to the tarot. These all paint a picture. Cross could be dealing with a death. Okay, please bear that in mind. This is general and could just be death to an energy. There's an option here. There are options on which choice to make. Perhaps there's death to the options. Perhaps he has whittled down his choices, if you like. I hope he's done that in the honourable way and not the other. The less said about that, the better. 36 is not a nice card, and the options here is choices, I hope. If anyone needs to hear this message and you have to make a difficult decision about a loved one, then our love and prayers are with you, both masculine and feminine. Please do take the light in your heart and share it with your loved one. Let them know that they are always protected. Again, be careful what you wish for. Have to be down on your luck and making this choice to get back out of it. The wishing well is saying that you get a mirror sometimes and you get to really see what's deep within you. But you are also, from the bottom of the wishing well, waking your way up. Okay, your wishes will be fulfilled. You've got to work hard at it. And this is the choice to make. Perhaps to walk away from a dead situation, to bring this well into fruition, and the wishes to the top. Anything else? Messages for the feminine regarding the masculine. How is he feeling? Is that all we're getting today? Anything else? If it's any consolation for anyone watching, I think this masculine is well and truly in the hermit mode. I do not think they are socialising or partying anymore. This is something they have done. It will have been in the past. It's definitely this masculine has been upgrading, okay, himself and perhaps his surroundings. That could be the calibre of people he's dealing with, living around. Family members, pets, you know, the like, cars, houses. Definitely been upgrading himself in his personality and perhaps the way he deals with things. This hermit is here twice to confirm it's taken a great deal of strength to get over all this pain. Okay. Yep, feeling very lucky. This is the lucky clover. Whatever has been going on, there is luck coming his way. This is abundance and prosperity. Also about the game of chance. Maybe it's going to be followed by the dice. If it's followed by the dice, it could be gambling. Oh, lucky in love. The heart, someone to love, someone to cherish. Absolutely somebody with honourable intentions. This is like the soulmate card for the Gilded Reverie, without it being the feminine or the masculine. Oh, beautiful. I want to point out the Gilded Reverie deck has two Divine Masculine and Feminine cards. One are more clothed than the other. This particular one is the Divine Feminine accepting a rose from her masculine. This is talking about luxury, gifts, and, you know, sweet surprises. This is all that embodies the feminine. She is within her power. He knows he is lucky in love. With this bad choice he made in the past, had to pull himself out of the depths to get lucky in love with his feminine. Oh, 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 and there's the flowers. This masculine wants to bring you flowers. I think that is a specific message for someone. There is absolutely going to be a delivery of a bouquet to one of you viewers. I will say that with much conviction. Flowers are gifts, welcome surprise, happy surprises. This is all about the feminine, as we already know. Yeah, all about the femme, la femme. He wants to show you his love and knows he's lucky in love. I'm going to take some Whispers of Love oracle cards to round this up, because I really was only going to do a 20-minute video, but the way this is positioned, I can't see the time anyway. I really need to deal with that. I mean, I suppose it's alright for you lot, it's an extra long video for you. So messages then from the Whispers of Love, please, because I am rounding up now. Divine Masculine, read it. What can you tell us? Whispers of Love messages from the masculine to the feminine. We've got 4. Treasure your loved one. This is important to love others deeply. I think this is him saying that to you. He knows he's lucky in love with you. Be in the present and dream of the future. When we dream, everything is possible. I think this is what he's doing right now. Dreaming of how to make it right. Yeah, absolutely. There's romance. Lavish the one you love with personal attention and affection. Flowers and roses. Romance coming to you, viewer. And the last one we have there is love makes a difference. Love helps heal past hurts and provides a sense of security and self-worth. How beautiful is that? The bottom of the deck we have patience. Love is patient and kind always. So if you need to have communications with this masculine, it will be coming, but not at the moment. Please have patience. His intentions are pure towards you now, feminine, absolutely, but there will be gifts coming your way. Perhaps Valentine's Day. That's only a few weeks away if you're looking at it in January. So I'm going to leave it there. I want to thank you all very much for being here. You have been an absolute joy and pleasure. And again, this is just a tarot reading, so carry on about your day, use it as a guide and follow your own intuition. If this reading has resonated for you, please remember to like, share, comment and subscribe. When you subscribe, hit the notification button down below so you will be notified when there is a new video. But as I leave, I will leave you with this beautiful picture of being very lucky in love with their divine feminine. How beautiful is that message? Thank you once again, one and all, for being here. Take care, and until next time, I'll see you then. Bye-bye.